notes, my coffee roaster, I actually have changed my roasting company since then, and I've gone to somebody even higher up. I'm not going to tell you where, but they are excellent coffee roasters. And I actually had to go. I went there with my first daughter, my second daughter, second marriage, sorry. We went there and I selected the beans, the blend, and I did the blend myself. So I feel very empowered because this is my selection. This is my taste, my palate that chose those beans. And that is my own contribution. I don't roast coffee, but I know about coffee. So this company allows me to go there, feel, and look at different types of coffees from different countries that I can select to make a blend. Okay? Commitment to social impact. I'm the Black Cowboy. You've never seen anything like me. Okay? I'm a Black UK person. I grew up here. Well, periods where when I was in Pizza, they thought your skin stopped you from having managerial abilities. Okay? BBC wouldn't let me go further because they thought, I don't think there's something stopping you there, dude. Maybe it's your ectoplasm or something, you know. So I'm of the school that believes that no matter what you do to stop my people from going forward, I'm going to do my best to make an impact. If I'm going to be seen as an example by certain people, well, no matter what hue of skin you have, that is my social impact because nobody else is doing what I'm doing. I've come back from London, UK, from America. Cowboy hat on constantly, promoting the brand, which is me, creating a space where there was never a space before. So that is a great social impact, I believe. If you don't think so, I don't really care. So my product offerings, can you bring it back? Give me my coffee bag. I forgot to get them. Let me show you examples of what I'm offering to the public. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I'm taking too long.
I got that.
Okay. If you have a look, okay, these are some of I've got 7 different types, okay? So to show you how a small business can think big and actually succeed, okay? If you look at the branding, I think I'm excellent because this is all me. Nobody else did it, and I did it all by myself. So I've got different varieties. I've got Sumatra, dark roast from Sumatra. I've got a medium dark roast, a blend of Honduras, Costa Rica, and Brazil. Single origin organic Colombian. Single origin gaucho from Brazil. Decaf coffee, which is named after my grandmother's village, Omoba. Okay, and Buffalo Bayou, which is another house blend named after Houston, which is where my children were born. Okay, so this is basically everything about Black Cowboy coffee is centered around my life experience, something that I can be able to defend. If you're speaking to me about Black Cowboy coffee, I can talk you to the ends of the earth about Black Cowboy coffee because it's my life, it's what I've experienced, and every part of it is infused with my life, including my coffee beans and the names. Okay, brand identity. Okay, now it took me a while to get to this color. I'll tell you how I arrived at this color. As I expressed before, when I was growing up in Nigeria, we had Chinese communities and Indian communities, and I went to school with them. The Chinese folks, I tended to copy a lot because they always studied, and they always, get a little bit kind of smart. I think I'm smart, but I thought they were more smarter than me for some reason, but I might be wrong, but I kind of really enjoyed their company. And my father, fortunately, had an encyclopedia walls of Chinese culture and Chinese books at German way before, other era. So I fell in love with the culture a long time ago, and I kind of forgot about it. So when I sat down, I'm thinking, how can I create something now that is completely about me and it makes me happy? So I said, I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'm going to choose the colors that make me happy. So I looked at the Chinese flag, which is red and yellow star. That's what I decided to use as my colors. Fortunately, no other coffee shop in the UK has it, I don't think. So that's how the red color and the yellow, the face is obvious, okay? And that's how that came to be. And this is another part of my comic book expression. I've got this guy that does this for me. He's in South Africa, okay? I met him online a couple of years ago after I researched in the UK trying to get my comic book going, and they were trying to charge me £2,000, £4,000 for one of these posters. And this dude in South Africa I've spent so far about £2,000 for about 40 different items, okay? Which I would have spent, I don't know how much in the UK. So he's excellent. After you drew the first cartoon for me, the first figure, it's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so that's how all of this stuff came to be, and I'm using them as a branding tool in my shop, and eventually in the future. In the future, you might not believe this. At some point in the future, one of this stuff, this stagecoach, will be one of my shops in the future.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
It will be one of my shops.
I know.
As far as I live, that is going to happen. Okay, so it might be here, it might be in China, I don't know, or Scotland actually. I love Scotland. Okay, so future plans. Oh, who's that dude? Okay, my goal actually when I first came back, and I used to hear about the Elephant Castle being sold and people fighting over it and all whatnot. I didn't actually know that I was going to come back to UK. But when I did come back, I said, fine, I'm going to be there. I want to be part of the shopping center. I tried to get into the shopping center that was existing. And for some reason, folks didn't appreciate my existence or my judgment of myself. They thought, who the heck are you to want to be here? Get it fuck out. Sorry. You know, so I tried, even the security officer started harassing me because he used to go to the office and I want to be in the shopping center. So fine, if you want to have me, I'm going to prove to you that I'm going to be the best for you. You're going to want me in the future and you're going to put me there in the future. So eventually, towards the end of the shopping center, they actually allowed me to be in there. So I was there and I made the best time of it. It was the best thing they ever experienced because the person that was there before was as boring as hell. So when I went in there, people started gravitating. Kids, young kids, school kids were coming to my coffee enterprise in the shopping center. So fortunately, I managed to secure the space at Elephant Arcade, which to me, I think I'm a gift to Elephant Castle, you know, to be honest with you. I don't think it could have had something as good as me if I hadn't arrived. It would just be some land business in there, you know, catering to some other, you know, community. Anyway, so that is my goal. My future goal is not to be the new center. I don't know why I call it shopping center because I don't think it's a shopping center. I think it's a town center, okay? I'm going to be in this new town center. If I'm not in the town center, who are they going to put? Who's going to be there, you know? I'm probably the most exciting thing that's happened to the Elephant Castle in the last few years. So my goal, and I think it's going to come to fruition, is to be in the shopping center, and I need to use that now to be able to expand into other parts of London and UK, okay? If I don't get in there, which I don't even know why I'm saying that. I will be in there, but if I do not, I don't think it's a good thing for, I don't think it's actually a positive thing for Elephant Castle because I've worked all the way to support the new shopping center for it to arrive. I was one of the people that actually had speeches at Solo Council to promote the shopping center. I've been hated by the entire community for doing that, okay? So but that is my commitment to the place I call home because I think it needs to go to the next level. It needs to be the new city within a city of London. So I'm really proud of what I did to support the new development. Okay?
Sorry, can you be 2 more minutes?
Yes, I've got there. I'm already there. I'm about to press the button.
Fantastic job.
I need to go to sleep.
You need to be land.
I need to go for my sleep. So, in conclusion, unique coffee approach differentiates itself with a unique approach to sourcing and roasting coffee that emphasizes quality and flavor. I've already got 7 different types from a small nugget of a business. Okay, some guys will do 40 years and I haven't done that. Okay, community dedication. I'm thoroughly dedicated to Elephant Castle. This is my home. Nigeria is way back in my head. I don't even remember what it used to be. So this is my home. I can't keep being shifted from here to there. I've been shifted from America. I left. This is my entrenched. I'm entrenched. My last port of call is Elephant Castle. So this is my home. I'm going to do whatever it takes to promote Elephant Castle when I get into the center. We're going to have African Americans coming, African American cowboy rodeos coming to my coffee shop, and eventually we're going to have an event. Elephant Castle, like Cowboy Town, a Cowboy Town, whatever you want to call it. But that's the goal. Okay. Commitment to quality. Obviously, when you look at me, you know it's going to be quality. I represent quality. The face represents quality. You know, there's nothing about me that smacks of less quality. It's about quality, and this is what I'm going to bring to the Elephant Castle and the world. If you want to.
Very good.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.